Have you ever felt like you were running from responsibility, from truth, maybe even from yourself? We all do. Like Jonah, we board our metaphorical ships, escaping toward our own Tarshish, believing we can outrun our deeper calling. But no one escapes forever. Sooner or later, the storm catches up. We fill our lives with things we think matter: status, relationships, wealth, until, like Jonah's castor plant, they disappear overnight. And then, like Jonah, we rage, grieve, and despair. But what if this loss is not punishment, but an invitation to awaken? Jonah's evasion, the soul's flight from itself. Jonah ran not because he feared failure, but because he feared success. He didn't want Nineveh to be forgiven. He wanted justice on his terms. And so, he fled. We all do this. We avoid difficult truths. We resist growth. But when we ignore our mission, life sends storms to wake us up. Jonah's deep sleep mirrors the soul's slumber in the material world. The storm is raging, but he remains unaware until the sailors shake him awake. Jonah's story isn't just about prophecy. It's about all of us. How often do we mistake temporary blessings for permanent security? Wealth, relationships, health, social status. When they flourish, we feel entitled. When they disappear, we rage against God, against fate. But were these things ever truly ours? God asks Jonah, "Is it right for you to be angry about the plant?" It's the same question posed to us. Are we mourning illusions while ignoring what truly matters? The rabbi's story? Potatoes for diamonds? This is our story too. We come into this world with a soul, but we trade it for material pursuits. We chase money, approval, status, forgetting that they are just potatoes. Only at the end do we realize we left the real treasures behind. The dark night. Why we must enter the abyss. Jonah's 3 days in the belly of the fish were not punishment. They were transformation. We all enter dark night's loss, failure, uncertainty. But the abyss is not the end. It is where the soul awakens. In our lowest moments, we finally hear the voice we've been drowning out. Are you listening? Kabbalah and the Journey Home. Returning to the soul in Kabbalistic wisdom, Jonah represents the soul longing for peace yet resisting its purpose. His father's name, Amittai, means truth. Yet Jonah flees from truth. How often do we avoid our own truth? How often do we choose distraction over depth? Jonah's story is unfinished. The Bible never tells us how he responds to God's final question, because the ending is ours to write. The storm is here. The world is shaking you awake. Will you face it? Or will you keep running? Awaken. Your mission awaits.